Okay, got gear all packed up. We'll start with the weights right first. The vinyl pack here, vinyl pack with everything in it. Of course, I got those big heavy binos, but weighs 7 pounds, 5 ounces. There's a couple batteries to take out, just a couple little tiny things, but that's quite a bit of weight. I do though, like pretty much my kill kit's in there, so just a lot of my gear is actually in there, so that's kind of the deal there. My pack comes in at 24 pounds 9 ounces. I want to take a second to talk a little bit. I mean, this is a Kuiu Ultra 6000. It says somewhere. Same pack I had the last couple of years. Really like the pack. With my water bladder in there, the side pouches. Now I do not run. It does have this lid, and I do not run the lid. It hooks on and off real easy. I don't really need the additional pockets as far as storage goes, and it's just one more thing on the top to mess with. Sometimes when we're packing meat, I'll take a game bag and kind of, I don't know, put 30, 40, 50 pounds meat in it and twist it tie it shut, twist it in the center, and saddle bag it off here. Makes it an easy way to put additional weight on there, and it rides really well. You can flip it over your shoulders if you're back heavy, or flip it back, but it gets that weight up distributed here and here for good balance. It's not real low, but yet it's not getting too high, and then it's not getting off your back this way. This pack does have a load shelf. I have used it a couple times. We'll probably never use it again. It's not that it doesn't work, but you got a 6,000 cubic inch pack. You take 24 pounds of gear, plus my bow. My bow weighs in at right about 6 pounds 4 ounces. So then you put your bow on here too, and you're just shifting that weight too far back. And I got this from listening to the Gritty Bowman podcast over there in Snyder, and he hits it right on the nail on the head. When you get a big pack and you start using a load shelf, you're just shifting too much weight too far back. Then you end up bent over, hunched over, trying to walk, and it doesn't work effectively. I like to just put my meat right in this bag. I got the 6,000 cubic inch. As you can see, I've got a lot I can let this pack still out, and then of course you can stack this thing yay high here on top. Plus then I saddle bag if I want. I've had over 150 pounds on this pack, and it's not at all comfortable. I wouldn't recommend it. A guy could do it for 3 miles or so pretty easy. The one thing I really wish that time is I'd had a pair of trekking poles, and a guy could always grab a couple of limbs, but a pair or maybe one trekking pole anyways to help to brace yourself as you're stepping down off stuff. Stepping down descending grade is the number one thing I want. And your other hand may be free for grabbing on branches and stuff. I do like trekking poles that have these, so you can have it in your hand and you can let go and grab a tree or whatever you need to stabilize, help yourself down. As far as packing goes, I carry food in these side pouches. I really, there's a lot of weight compared to the little room you get, but I like them because you don't take your pack off. You sit down to glass, this weight, especially I'm always on a hill slope, so it takes the weight right off your back. Then you got food you can access easy. Camelback. I love this quick connect setup. I don't have to get in my pack to fill it up, and I've got water right there handy. I tried using just platypus bladders one year, first year I did this, and I don't want to stop and dig them out of my bag to drink often enough. Or if this is here, I almost just suck on it periodically, just something to do, whatever, and you stay better hydrated, and I hunt better. Your body processes your food better, flushes out all the bad junk better. Everything works easier. Another note on packing your bag, like I've got my first aid kit and some warm gloves, neck gaiter stuff, easy access here. If you get hurt, you want to be able to access stuff like that. Toilet paper, easy. My water bladder's in here. My bugle tube's in here. I know I just don't bugle a lot, guys. I don't do a ton of calling. A lot of public land, heavy hunted area, and calling doesn't work real great. The elk have heard it. You call and they shut up. You call successfully, they usually come in quiet. It's just not the same deal. I do a lot more spot and stalk. If I can find a bugling elk, I just try and move into them quietly. All in all, though, I like this pack. It's got a ton of straps. It actually comes with extra straps. You can strap on the bottom here if you wanted stuff on the bottom. I just took most of the extra straps off. I like these for cinching down. I can put my bow right on here. I put the bow on the side, If you had a rifle, they make a bow and a rifle carrier, but I just stick my rifle in here and strap it on here, and you'd have your rifle on there. I put my wet weather top and then my pack cover in here also, and I've got my bottom, wet weather bottom in there, and of course I got my toilet paper and water filter stuff in there. Stuff that's easy, I'm going to use multiple times a day. It's right there, easy access. My additional food, unsnap this one side one, unzip a little bit, and I can get into my additional food. And down there I've got all my tent sleep gear. Yeah, water I can carry. I got a 3-liter bladder. I can carry 2 liters of dirty water, and then between my other two things, I can carry over another liter. So I can carry over 4 liters of clean and 2 of dirty. That should be enough water to last 2 days, or close to that, depending on what you're doing, how hot and everything. So the pack weighs 4 pounds, 12 ounces with my Camelback and the side pouches in there. I don't run it with the lid, like I said. See, my quilt, I'm just touch back on that. It's the Revelation 10. It's 950 fill. It packs down really small, and then I did get the wide though. It's regular length, which is I'm just shy of 6 foot. It's plenty long for me there. But I bought the wide so that if I'm sleeping I'm a side sleeper, and I just want to make sure it's covered up enough. I can basically wrap the thing all the way around me like a sleep bag. I just don't have a zipper. But it only weighs 24 ounces, and like I said, 10 degree. Works real good. Another thing a guy might want to consider is Crocs or river shoes or something. I'm just not sure. I haven't found an idea I really like that's worth packing the extra pound, basically. So at this point, I'm not doing that. But I think the idea of being able to take your boots off at camp at night are good. The only thing is, by the time I get to camp, it's dark. We hunt right till dark, glassing at dark. So you're setting up in the dark all the time. I'm not doing a lot of walking around. With this water system, I can grab water anywhere throughout the day, get it back in there if I stop and glass or whatever, take a break to eat and glass. And so I'm not like getting water down at the creek in the evening. I just don't have as much need for it. Not worth it. Talked about the access stuff. My food, basically you can extend less than 2 pounds, and you can another day of food. If you guys are going with a buddy, use your buddies. I've got a backup water thing. I don't think there's 4 of us going. There's no sense in all of us carrying a water filter and a backup filter. I think everybody needs one in case you're split up and stuff. But I don't think everybody needs to carry a backup one. One backup amongst the group's probably good. And the same with, a lighter's easy. Everybody carry a backup lighter, fine. But I've got that tent and another little deal for making an emergency shelter. Probably not everybody needs a drop cloth. Not everybody needs, a tent if you're going with buddies. So just try and use your buddies, your partners, and reduce your weight. That'll make things easier to go also. If I get the poofy I want, that one from Kuyu's another 7 ounces, that would add to the weight here. Yeah. Then the last thing, I guess, just in general, when you're hunting in the backcountry, the hunt can change in an instant. Stay positive, stay alert, and it can go both ways. Sometimes things are going really good and get less, and sometimes game appears out of nowhere. So just stay positive, stay with it. The better you're eating, the better you're drinking, the easier that'll be. Also, if you're gonna hunt with bag, stuff your gear all on your back, I like the setup because it transitions the weight. My bag's not that heavy. I feel like I can hike effectively with it. But you want to practice shooting your bow with your bag on, or your pack on, or however you're going to be doing it. You want to practice shooting your bow that way. And I think that's about all I got. I hope that helps you guys. Good luck. Comment with any questions.